What up, famski? This is New Bedford's friendly neighborhood resident Portuguese thick boy from Massachusetts, Mr. Eric Lima over here. You are watching yet another episode from my secondary YouTube channel vlog, in which I present to all of you my sentimental thoughts, come from my heart and my soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from the mind and brain. This is EML77 TV episode number 997. What's going on, everybody? 3 more episodes to reach 1,000 episodes. First and foremost, I want to wish my good friend and my good buddy and loyal friend of the channel, Mr. Thomas Willis, a very happy birthday. 32 years old today. Hope everything you get, everything you wanted and wished for, and I hope your family celebrates your birthday. And and check out the Thomas Willis show. He'll be taking a break from it for a while to keep to get himself together and all that. And sometimes we do need a break from a lot of things to keep our mind straight, mind sane. Because after all, this year has been a very insane year, to say the least. So happy birthday, Thomas Willis, and thank you for all your help and support. Appreciate it. Um, Speaking of 2020, this year has been what I like to call the year of the angry people. Because a lot of people have been very angry about a lot of things, obviously, and you know, I think politics have been the main bane of this year, especially here in America. And obviously the elections are kind of over because a lot of people are still counting the elections, and I don't know what's going on there. But the projected winner is Joe Biden. He's the next president of the United States of America. It's all well and good, but the fact of the matter is that a lot of people are very, very angry about that. The reason why I don't get into politics is because I look at Facebook and Twitter and all the political posts and everything else, and you got people who have opinions, and you got the conservative opinions of a conservative person like Gina Carano. You know, Here's the thing: what the young kids don't know, what the youngins don't know, is that we've been raised up a little differently than they have, the young people, and some of us old folks are still got that old school conservative attitude, you know, you know, and I have to admit I am one of them. But here's the thing: I don't shove it down anyone's throats. It's the way that's the way, because that's the way I live my life. Right nowadays people choose to live their lives the way they live. And I'm also raised not to hate people either. You know, and that's the thing as well. Just because I hate a lifestyle or anything, that doesn't mean I hate the person in that lifestyle. You know what I mean? And I look at people as people. I don't care what they do outside their lives. I'm not going to judge them. That's up to God. I always say I leave everything up to God. I let go and let God. There's people that I've known for a long time. On one person in particular, I'm not going to mention her name, but she is related because it's more of a family thing. She basically, like I said before, I don't want to talk about it. So it's let's just say that our family is is that she doesn't want anything to do with our family anymore. Which is really, really sad. You have a family member or a loved one who basically doesn't want anything to do with your family or with anything like that. Like I said, 2020 has been the year to angry people, and you see it not just in our family. You see it with other families. Politics has really destroyed what it's like to be a family, and there's people that vote for Trump, vote for Biden, and you know, I think it was one article one son said that his mother's voting for Trump, and he told her that you're not my mother anymore, which is really, really sad to hear that. And it's like, why would we involving politics in every fun thing that, in everything that is sentimental to us? Why? I mean, why? I mean, because politicians are public. That's why I said that's why I don't like. That's why I detest politics so much. Is that they break up friendships, they break up families, and they destroy things they're like sentimental to us. They destroy fun things and all that, and it ticks me off, to be honest with you. And I am very, very disappointed and sad. We've allowed that to happen. You know, and it's people that have conservative beliefs, and there's people who have liberal beliefs, and I can understand, where the clashes come from. And listen, I got friends who have liberal beliefs. I have friends who have conservative beliefs, and that's just fine. I don't care about their beliefs. I care about them as a person. I care about the heart of the person. I don't care about what they believe, what they don't. You know, when the prophet Samuel went to look for another king to replace Saul, God says, "I'm not looking at the appearance of a person. I'm looking at the heart of the person." That's what I do. I look at the heart of the person. I don't care what they believe and all that. It's the heart of the person. If the person likes me for me, then they're my friend, and that's what's really cool. And that's about that. I really don't care if they're gay, straight, or indifferent, whatever. Purple, black, white, pink. All sorts of colors. You know, male, female. You like me for me. You like the same things I do. Then we're cool with each other, man. If they say, "How's your family? How are you? You still working at the mall?" They always, every time I run into old friends, so they always ask me the question. They don't concern themselves about what my political beliefs are, my religious beliefs are. They concern how you're doing, you know. And that's why I try to get out. I said, "Hey, how you doing? How's the family? How's everybody doing out there?" Just simple conversation. I don't care about politics. I don't care about political beliefs, liberal beliefs, conservative beliefs, religious beliefs. All I care about is the person inside the heart. And I want to set that example. Instead of shoving my beliefs down everyone's throats. And, listen, there's people trying to get me off YouTube just because they don't like me or my affiliation with friends. I mean, that proves to me that there's people out there that don't know me from a hole in the wall, that don't know how I feel about things, that, they don't respect that. And it's sad to see people like that. But at the same time, though, I ignore those people because they don't know me. They don't know what my life's about. They don't know why I'm friends with some people that I'm friends with. What do they know? Okay? What do these internet trolls know? What do people know? Excuse me. Yes, I make mistakes. I'm a human being just like everybody else. I live in my parents' basement. You know, I don't have a good, nice looking car. I mean, I have a decent car that runs. It takes me from point A to point B. That's all I care about. I don't live in the best city in the world. I mean, this is a very tough city to live in. You know, and and personally, it doesn't bother me. It does not bother me because I know what I know who I am. You know, and I know what I'm all about. And if people don't like me for me, then they have issues with their lives. You know what I mean? And or they're angry at some. Listen, a lot of things in my past have happened that were not good. You know, I talk about things in my past because I learned it from those things in the past. Because the old saying goes like this: those who refuse to learn from their history are doomed to repeat it. Right now we're seeing cancel culture. We're seeing let's cancel everything that's happened in history of our great of this most unique country in the United States, unique country in the world, man. And a lot of people have been very angry just because yeah, times have changed, things have changed, but you know what happened to family traditions? What happened to everything else? Politics has destroyed all that. You know, and it's really really sad. There were a lot of things that was not for the last few when I was too young to know politics, like when Ronald Reagan was our president, when George Bush was our president, George Bush Senior, and then you got I'm not you got Bill Clinton, and then you got George W. Bush, and then you got Barack Obama, now Donald Trump, and now Joe Biden will be president number 46. And it's like, and there's a lot, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff I'm not too, from those gentlemen that I'm not too crazy about. That I'm, but I'm not going to air my grievances and this, like, I had to tweet Charlie Baker about the no more than 10 people in a household thing. It says there's families and apartments. What are you thinking? You're not thinking very straight. A lot of these politicians are not thinking very logically about the whole thing. Oh yeah, they want to control the coronavirus. I get it, but the fact of the matter is this: they're not thinking this much through. I mean, Lori Lightfoot wants to shut down Chicago. I mean, the mayor of Chicago wants to shut down the city. I mean, what kind of a mistake is that? It's not going to do you any good. Listen, I know we're trying to control a virus. It's just a virus. I mean, I don't know what it is. The numbers of I just don't get it at all. That's why I just really politics have you know ruined. I'm so anti-political. It's not even funny anymore. I'm just because I seen what has happened. I seen what it's done to people. I seen what kind of friendships it ruins. And that's why I decided I'm not talking politics anymore because it's really ridiculous. It's been ridiculous. I mean, we all politics makes us act like all immature children, man. It's like it's really ridiculous. It's like so I'm not going to be your friend no more because you voted for that person or you voted for that person. I didn't listen. I never posted anything about Biden winning the presidency. Joe Biden won. That's it. My life is over. I'm dead. That I would have said something like that, but I didn't. I refused to post anything about it. It was like I said it is what it is. I refuse to let my political beliefs stand in the way. So, that's why I don't say anything. I don't say anything because I keep my political beliefs to myself. And I can get easily angry and upset and say, "Oh, my life is over. A new president's gonna suck," and everything else. I would have said all sorts of things. But you know what? It is like I said. It is what it is, and God's still on the throne, and that's all I care about. I care about my friends. I care about my family, and I care about being one with God. And trying to follow His example, so I can be a good example to others. And like I said, if God had not intervened in my life when I was little, I wouldn't be here today talking to all of you guys. And it's more for me. It's more of an attitude of gratitude, and that's why I'm being thankful for everything. I mean, November is the month of thankful, being thankful. I mean, you talk about Thanksgiving coming up, and it's really really sad that you know those holidays are in jeopardy because of this pandemic. You know, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, I mean the government, the local government has got to be not thinking anything through because you forget the holidays are coming up. A lot of people are going to be sad and angry. People are going to be during the holiday season. And it's like you want to go. Not a wise idea, man. Not a wise idea. And then they're gonna realize that it'll emotionally hurt a lot of people. You know what I mean? You're talking about, because a lot of us have large families, big families. Now we can't get together because of all this. Because of this crap. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of 2020. I'm sick of the whole thing. But I'm not gonna be ranting and raving every video that I make. But be that as it may, yeah, a lot of things have happened this year, and 2020 is the year of the angry people. Yeah, I'm a very angry person. I'm upset that all this crap is happening, and there's nothing we can do about it. If I think the best way to protest it is to not go by, um, you know, not go by these advisories and and everything else, uh, and go up against the mandatory. That's the best way to go about it. That's the best way to protest instead of standing outside in a crowd, yelling, screaming signs, and looting and rioting and vandalizing stuff. And I say, you know, and I've been saying that Governor Baker looks like Roger Goodell. He's a Roger Goodell wannabe. He's about as dumb as Roger Goodell. But but whatever. Sometimes people are so loopy when it comes to politics, and you know And I think the pandemic and the quarantine and all that good stuff has really driven us a lot, driven us crazy. And bottom line is this, folks. No matter what happens, we gotta stay strong. We gotta be vigilant. I know we like to keep our political beliefs to ourselves and our own beliefs, whether it be political, liberal, conservative, religious, and I know we want to let them known to the world. But for me, I'm going to keep going and be an entertaining person here on YouTube and set the example, not just talk about it, to be about it, and to be about and talk about being a good person is be about being a good person, and be respectful towards others, and try to do the best I can to keep ourselves safe and all that. And it is difficult. It is difficult to do so where you want to go. This is not the way to do it. You want to shake your fist, shake your anger, and ready to punch somebody's lights out. But we got to keep cool. We got to keep calm, and just put your trust. If you believe in God, put your trust in Him. If you don't believe in God, just try to hang in there and try to do the best you can, and try to make the most of life. Try to make the most of 2020. Right now, you're talking about a lot of angry people in 2020, man. Angry people in 2020 because it's cancel culture. Let's fire this person because of their beliefs. Just it's sickening and it's ridiculous. Sick of cancel culture. Sick of fire this person, fire that person because they did wrong. They did wrong, and I'm sure. But we are not to judge those people. I know. Leave that to the Lord. So let go, let God. That's what I always say. But if anyone else doesn't believe in what I believe in, just keep cool, man. Keep cool. We got next year to worry about. But right now, we got one more month. We got one more month. We'll start counting down the days. All right. Okay. That's all the time I have. That's my personal opinion on 2020. That's what I'm going to call it. And just like I said, just hang in there, be respectful to each other, try to do the best you can. All right. I'll see you guys later. Guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next episode of 998, and then peace.